So Leeds this week. Some would say it doesn't mean anything because both teams have got the positions set. That's obviously not the case for you guys.
Yeah, no, we've kind of set this week out as a little bit of a trial going forward. Obviously, we've got a new spine as well, so we're interested in how them combinations work. We know there's going to be a few little things we need to iron out over the next couple of weeks as well, so we'll be looking at that closely. Also as well, Gav Benyon coming back into the fold for us, we're really interested in how he goes going forward, obviously with a couple of the middles being out. So there's a few things we want to look at as a coaching team and as a playing group as well. There's a few things we need to work on with timings and use this game as a little bit of a trial to cement your place for the Eights.
So once you get past this one, what are your plans? Obviously, with 2 weeks coming up, is it a case of resting up, getting ready for the big stuff?
Ours will be about training. Ours will be about kind of getting down to some work, making sure we recover some bodies as well. So we'll have to be smart with how we do it. But by bringing Jackson in, it means we need to spend a little bit of time working on our combinations and getting everybody in sync really, and really nailing down what our starting team's going to be for the Mates.
So going back to this week as well, Leeds are obviously, they've got a semi-final next week, but they're kind of in a similar boat to you. They've not had the season they perhaps wanted, and they're going to want to be getting confidence up and getting everything clicking.
Yeah, they're going to want to build on the back of the Widnes game last week, and they got a good result at home, defended really well by all accounts in that game as well. So what they're going to want to do is come here, build, have a bit of confidence going into that semi-final and going in there on the back of 2 wins they'd want to, so hopefully we can spoil that for them.
And you're going to bring Jackson Hastings into the run, probably going to get a run out. How's he look this week?
Yeah, no, Jackson will come straight in. We want to kind of bed him in early as we can with Rob Louis. We thought about kind of pulling people back, but it's only in game situations that you get your time and you get your combinations working, so we want to get him out there and give him a little bit of running. Like I say, he's keen to play. He's been waiting for 6 weeks now to play a game, so he's desperate to get out there and play.
You've been training today in probably the hottest day of the year. Tomorrow, obviously, as is the way, forecasting a bit of wet stuff.
In the rain.
How do you deal with that really? Because like last time you had 4 weeks of try and then you played Cass and it was raining. You know, how do you prepare for it?
I think we had enough of the wet season earlier on in the year where we were crying out for it to be warm really, so we could play a little bit of football. We got that a few weeks back where we obviously had Jack Littlejohn at full back and we started being able to play a bit more football there. But I think we understand what we need to do in situations of wet weather football or dry weather football now, so it's probably no difference to us. We just need to adapt to them conditions tomorrow. Just
to touch a little bit on the fans as well, obviously we've got a loyal bunch of fans, everyone knows that. This week, like one of the partners and the supporters trust have got together to do the fundraiser. People have been chucking money in that's got to feel good that people are backing you like that.
Yeah, it's massive for a club. The club's run now by kind of the community, the supporters, by what they bring in terms of the revenue through the gates, the income that we bring in through sponsorship, and it's important that we get people behind us, and every extra person that comes in through the turnstile matters now, because when you've got a benefactor, it kind of is left to them to pick up the tab and to pay the players' wages. And at the moment we don't have a benefactor. You see what happens at Lee when the benefactor does move away, and you see what's happened when Marman moved away at the beginning of this season. It's threw us in a little bit of limbo and meant that we couldn't spend as much money on salary cap. We can't bring us the players in that you'd ideally wanted at the beginning of the season, so your transfer targets have to change when you're doing that kind of business. But we seem to be getting on a level playing field at the moment in terms of our debts, and we're bringing people in through the turnstiles is the big key now for us going forward in generating more income for us as a club, so then we can be playing to full salary cap. So our supporters play an even bigger part now than what they will do in most other clubs really, when you've got people like Marwan and Derek who are benefactors of the club and they can just outlay 250,000. As a club we can't do that now, so we're relying on our supporters even more than we ever have done now.
Are you hoping to, going into too many details, bring anybody else in this week?
Oh yeah, we've had a little look here. We've been speaking to a couple of players, so hopefully at least one of them will come off before the 8th period.
Fantastic. Cheers mate.
Cheers,
Thanks a lot.